I am alive and it's good to be alive. In this video, I'm going to show you guys my favorite place to build a starting base in Grounded and kind of just my favorite spot to survive in general. A lot of you could have probably already guessed this, but yeah, it's on top of these little logs here over by the garden. It's right next to the maple tree. I'll go ahead and show you guys on the map though where that is. As you can see here, here's the maple tree trunk. It's just down and slightly to the left of it, but it's really the northern kind of middle-ish of the map. Alright, so I know a lot of people are aware of this base location, and something about you just kind of naturally wants to build here, right? Because you see a high-up platform off the ground, away from danger, nice and flat, but a decent broad wide area. It's a great spot for building a base, right? Well, when me and my wife started playing on this game, you can see we have some leftover construction here. We actually originally had our base built here. We had sort of a several layer kind of bungalow looking thing, and then we had a bridge that connected to that one where we continued the base, but we finally unlocked mushroom blocks and decided to build this castle monstrosity, which I'll show you probably at the end of the video. But for now, I'm going to get into why this is such a great base spot. Well, as of one of the latest updates, you no longer have to visit Burgle to actually spend your molar points and things like that. So, this used to be a really nice base spot because Burgle's lab is just right over there, so it was in very quick access. I really enjoyed this because having to run back to him every time I wanted to spend points was a little bit of a pain. Another reason that I love this as a base location is there's a research tent directly under it. So you can come in here, you have access to everything that you need. This makes it really easy to research your equipment for all your early game needs, especially as you're progressing. You can return to camp, and when you return to your base, there's going to be a little research tent right there. Super convenient. Another great reason to live here is that sap is extremely easy to come by. You will find sap pretty much everywhere you go here around the maple tree. You'll find a little more. I think if we go up this way, yes, I know for a fact actually that we're going to find some more sap. Also, you seem to find plenty of aphid honeydew. Aphids like to run around here a lot. I try to kill ants, try to keep them away from here. Get some acorn chunks. We'll talk about those in a bit too. I'm making this path more confusing than it needs to be, but yes, right here, you'll see a bunch more sap on the ground. And look, there's more sap over there. Sap is a great resource, you know, for torches, for bindings, just whatever you need. It's great. And then I'll get on to the third reason I love living here is the acorns. Now, you almost have too many acorns here. We started filling chests with acorn bits, but it's actually really nice to have them, especially if you're kind of struggling for food in the beginning of the game. Yes, you can pick mushrooms. That's a very early and easy, you know, food item that you can have. But we find the acorns, them respawning, it's very helpful. They feed you a decent amount. You just crack them open with a hammer. If I can demonstrate that for y'all real quick. Uno, dos. Look at this. You get acorn. This one only gave me shells for some mysterious, unbeknownst reason. I can't remember the last time that's even happened, but normally they give you chunks and they will feed you. So you have a conveniently located tent. It's high off the ground. It's safe. You have easy access to sap, easy access to Burgle's lab, should you for whatever reason need it in the future. You also have easy access to food. In fact, if you look down just there, you will see some mushrooms. So also if you just want mushrooms as a source of food, you can get it there. I think there's another mushroom just a little bit further down that way. So you may have noticed the orb weavers. Now, orb weavers are scary when you first start the game, but once you fight a couple, you realize they're really not all that bad, especially if you craft one of these weapons. You guys can watch my other video. I tell you guys, this is a very easy early game weapon to get, and it's surprisingly effective. Has a good attack speed, steals health from bugs. I like it. So another great reason to live here is you can collect rose petals. All right. The koi pond, which is a whole like biome in and of itself and way to play the game, is literally just over there. Not even that far. So you have easy access to that. There's soda cans where you can drink from. There's ladybugs around here. There's spiders, which are great if you want to keep repairing your spider armor. I love the spider armor. It's just fun for running around the yard. You can see we have a lot of our grass pallets saved up from when we've just recently tore this old grass one down because we built this monstrosity next to it. We'll probably extend over to here at some point. Now, one of the only downsides about living here is that wolf spiders live inside the maple tree and they like to roam around at night. But as you can see, we're in the process of currently upgrading them. You can just build some nice little walls back here, right? And it completely solves your problem. Wolf spiders will more or less just leave you alone and mind their own business. Every now and then through there, an orb weaver might wander into here if he's lucky, but they're not a huge problem, like I said. You can see here we have walls completely surrounding the territory. This lights up at night, which is really fun because all the gnats gather here, so you can kill gnats. Easy source of gnats. It kind of just feels like the main hub of the backyard. There's so much that goes on here, so much that happens. And if, the orb weavers along the bottom of the logs are a little aggressive or make you uncomfortable, that's okay, because when you're looking towards the house, if you just look slightly to the left, you have a whole bunch of peaceful green where there's really not a whole lot of aggressive predators, You can get all the grass that you want, even get some dandelions you can see there. There's lots of dandelions over on that side, which is fantastic as well. You can see a juice box. I mean, why wouldn't you want to live here? There's so many good reasons for it. Also, I think with the root and the stems of the tree, it provides a lot of really cool building opportunities. I mean, you don't have to build a base just like we have here. There's so much you can do with it. So this is why this is my favorite base building location. Even for early game, it keeps you safe. You have easy access to a lot of things and a wide variety of what the game has to offer. I know it seems like the berry bush is far, or maybe the sandbox is far, but I'll go ahead and show you guys. The things like that become less of a pain the more you progress. Once you start to memorize the layout of the backyard, you realize things aren't as far away as you think they are. Now, it's still nice to have a conveniently built base location to save yourself a little bit of trouble, but I really have no issue running over to the berry bushes. And the great thing about living here is that if you have a friend who likes archery, normally when we play, I'm mostly melee, kind of distract the bugs, and my wife likes to sit back and shoot them with bows. You can pick thistle needles here, so you can make lots of arrows very easily. You head back that direction. You can open egg sacs from the spiders to get random bug parts and items, more dandelions. You have easy access to silk, thanks to the orb weavers crafting all of their webs at the bottom of these logs over here. It's just wonderful, frankly. So I'll go ahead and show you guys our new base now. Go ahead and open these doors. I don't know why I opened both of them. Not really necessary, but I guess I just thought it would be cool. And this is not creative mode. This is our survival game that we've been playing for a while. We had sort of a poopy grass base, and this is our first legitimate base that we've built. You can see sort of our crafting area here, where we're going to lay out some chests for excess items. Over here we have kind of our smelting area with some storage for that as well. By the way, if anybody wants some cool shelf ideas, I take the wood planks and then I just lay them sideways against the wall, and I place the chests off to the side so you can fit more of them, and you get these really neat they almost just look like cabinets or shelves. So, and then over here is sort of our collection area. This is where we store bug resources. We have our little sort of diorama here, which is really cool. Little lounging area, and then if you come down here, you can actually see that this is where the actual ground is. We have some storage for pets here and where we can sleep. We didn't want to do a whole lot with that down there. But if you look at this central nice windowed column that we have, you can actually go upstairs, which this leaf was almost just in the perfect spot to act as part of the stairway, which I'm really happy about. You come up here. This is our second floor. We have all kinds of crafting stations up here. Lots of mushroom bricks were crafted in this process. You really just get some great views from here too. I mean, this game is absolutely beautiful. I have another smelter up here for one particular purpose. Look at that, it's gorgeous. And then, like I said, you know, if traveling around to the different hot spots of the map, the very unique locations is a bit annoying to you, you can always just build a tower, such as I have built here. And I've actually not used this tower since they came out with the update that supposedly improves zipline speed, which I hope very much that it does. So you're up here, right, and you think, man, everything's so far apart, but not really, you know? Berry bush is there, sandbox is there, paint bucket there, it's easy. Where to? Question is, where should I go? You know what, I'll go to the berry bushes and we'll see what happens.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah. So this will give you guys also just a great overview of what the map looks like, why that's a great place to build. You can also see pretty clearly around there too, so you can see threats or anything else pretty soon before they become a problem for you. Hopefully I don't get hit by a blade of grass here. That would not be good. So yeah, it's the maple tree is also a great location to build zip lines from, because the ground kind of naturally tilts up at an upslant. Oh my goodness. What is happening over here? Things are already attacking me. Excuse you? That's rude. No, please. Please don't mug me, Nats. I don't have any money, I promise. I don't have anything that you want or need. Let's see if the... Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh, I have a dandelion. That was close. Almost died. I almost died. Okay. Are you done? Are you quite finished? Oh my gosh. Why is there a posse of gnats trying to... Please. I don't have anything. I have nothing on me. I have nothing on me. Stick? You want the stick, stupid? If you guys know what movie that's from, you're legends, by the way. Come now hither, mosquito. Come on, don't be a fool. Come on, come on. Oh, he killed me! I have been slain. Hey, the good news is, what? Why did I respawn here? Okay. Well, that's not supposed to happen. Why? Seriously, why am I up here? That's bizarre. Hang on, let me just see if I can go get my stuff back. We'll just make this video a little bit longer, apparently. I mean, I'm mostly done showing you guys why that is, in my opinion, the best spot to build a base. You know, I've checked over the map, and there are other locations you can build that are closer to, like, you know, like I said, the berry bush or something like that, that, yes, you'd be closer to a hotspot resource, you know, like berry leather or something, but then you're almost too far away from everything else. Especially being over here by the water. Every time you enter the water, it kind of like knocks stuff out of your hands if you're carrying planks and things like that. So I really think the base of the maple tree, it is the good move. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's see if Skeeter D over here is going to leave me alone. Oh my gosh, I just want my stuff back, sir. Where's my... Yeah, let me get my shield out. You little butt nugget. Come on. Oh yeah, not fun anymore now that I'm actually fighting you. Come on. Yup. And you dead. Go. Alley-oop. Alright, let me put my shield away. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? It's a nice little... Well, I wouldn't exactly call it nice. It's a little tower I built. Take me over to the berry bush area. Going. I haven't even finished it, really. Okay. Let's see if the zipline speeds are improved. Wow. Yeah, such improvement. Alright. Thank you for watching my video. Yeah, this is gonna take forever, isn't it? Alright, hey guys, that's all I have for you in this video. Hopefully this was helpful. I know Grounded is about to release, I think sometime next month. So hopefully, if any of you are trying Grounded for the first time, I think you'll have a ton of fun building your base at the Maple Tree. But hey, half the fun of the game is exploring it for yourself. So if you don't want to build there, just build somewhere else and mention it down in the comments where you're building, how it's worked out for you. And actually, if you think there's anywhere cooler than that to build, go ahead and list it down below as well so people can just have a nice plethora of ideas and different ways to enjoy the game. Thank you so much for watching, and apparently I may not see you next time because I'm going to spend the rest of my life on the zipline. Alright, peace out, guys.